Will the USMNT play any friendlies in March? Without the World Cup, the U.S. national soccer team has precious few opportunities to play high-end opponents. And by failing to qualify for the World Cup, it has become harder to arrange friendlies with Russian-bound teams. The next FIFA window is March 19th to 27th. So far, the U.S. Soccer Federation has not announced anything. The Fed's aim was to schedule 2 games, both in Europe, one in Europe and one on the U.S. East Coast, or just a single match somewhere. At this late stage, it seems likely the Americans will settle for one game. Through a process of elimination, U.S. hopes of facing European World Cup teams in that March window are shrinking. 11 of the 14 Euro squads heading to Russia this summer have already secured 2 matches. The Americans would like to play World Cup teams, but those World Cup teams want to play other World Cup teams. For the first time since 1986, the United States is not one of them. Yes, the ramifications of failing to qualify are wide-ranging. Belgium, Denmark and Switzerland have scheduled only 1 game apiece and appear to have open dates. The Belgians will face Saudi Arabia on March 27 in Brussels. The Danes will host Panama on March 22. The Swiss will visit Greece on March 23. It's unclear, though, whether they are seeking additional friendlies or have already engaged in serious talks with other World Cup programs. Switzerland is going to be a busy place in the March window. Portugal will play Egypt in Zurich and the Netherlands in Geneva, and Egypt will also play Bulgaria in Zurich. Going across the Atlantic would allow the U.S. technical staff to conduct an extended camp without extensive travel for those candidates based in Germany, England and elsewhere on the continent. No matter where the team gathers, of course, all players are available in a FIFA window. The United States played its first friendly of 2018 on Sunday against Bosnia, a 0-0 draw in Carson, California. The game fell outside the FIFA window, so the U.S. squad was almost entirely out of season MLS players. After the European club seasons end, the Americans will have a stronger roster for a June 9 friendly against France in Lyon and perhaps an additional game in Europe. Soccer United Marketing had floated the idea of an out World Cup with failed qualifiers at U.S. venues in late May and early June, but that went nowhere. Starting this fall, the CONCACAF League of Nations is slated to fill many international fixture dates. Some in the USSF would also likely arrange a friendly against a prominent opponent. Who would coach the team in March? Dave Sarakin, Bruce Arena's former top lieutenant, has served as the interim boss since Arena's resignation last fall. He and assistants Matt Race and Richie Williams are under contract through the end of March, though all have the freedom to pursue other jobs. Assistants Kenny Arena and Pat Noonan left the program this winter to take similar positions with MLS's Los Angeles FC and the Philadelphia Union, respectively. The USSF had no plans to begin a formal search for a permanent head coach until a new president is elected February 10 in Orlando. Without a World Cup on the horizon, there is no urgency to fill the position. And with the candidate pool promising to expand after the World Cup, a U.S. decision might not occur until later this year. Here are the March schedules for Europe's World Cup teams: Belgium March 27, Saudi Arabia in Brussels, Croatia March 23, versus Peru in Miami March 27, versus Mexico in Arlington, Texas. Denmark March 22, Panama, venue TBD. England March 23, at Netherlands in Amsterdam March 27, Italy in London, France March 23, Colombia in St. Denis March 27, at Russia in St. Petersburg, Germany March 23, Spain in Dusseldorf March 27, Brazil in Berlin, Iceland March 23, versus Mexico in Santa Clara, California March 27, versus Peru in Harrison, NJ Poland March 23, Nigeria in Warsaw March 27, South Korea in Krakow, Portugal March 23, versus Egypt in Zurich March 26, versus Netherlands in Geneva, Russia March 23, Brazil in Moscow March 27, France in St. Petersburg, Serbia March 23, versus Morocco in Turin March 27, versus Nigeria in London, Spain March 23, at Germany in Dusseldorf March 27, Argentina in Madrid, Sweden March 24, Chile in Solna March 27, at Romania in Craiova, Switzerland March 23, at Greece in Salonika. 3 notable European non-qualifiers: Italy March 23, versus Argentina in Manchester March 27, at England in London, Netherlands March 23, England in Amsterdam March 27, versus Portugal in Geneva, Ireland March 23, at Turkey in Antalya March 27, Japan in Dublin. South America's World Cup teams: Argentina March 23, versus Italy in Manchester March 27, at Spain in Madrid, Brazil March 23, at Russia in Moscow March 27, at Germany in Berlin, Peru March 23, versus Croatia in Miami March 27, versus Iceland in Harrison, NJ Colombia March 23, at France in St. Denis March 27, versus Australia in London, Uruguay March 22, versus Czech Republic in Nanning, China. Mexico's schedule: March 23, versus Iceland in Santa Clara, California March 27, versus Croatia in Arlington,